It's showtime, baby. Let's go. Woo! What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapple, and as always, we bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of some of the best barbecue around. That's right, it is Midwest Best Barbecue. If you have not been to Midwest Best, why the hell not? Get there, get you some CTB wings, some Uno wings, some G-Funk. Try the pulled pork sandwiches. When they had the chili, and Tim has it like every couple weeks. It's delicious. Go check that out. My boy Pork Chop loves the cornbread. Go out there. Tell him Iceman sent you. Also, the show is brought to you by Meyer, Door and Window, and more. I'm going to keep asking. I'm not going to ask Maddie. I want you guys to ask Maddie when he comes to your house to give you a free window estimate or door estimate. What does the more mean? What is more? You know, is he going to give you more beer? More? Is he going to do extra stuff? What's the more? Anyway. Check them out. They're at www.myerscincinnati.com. Also, the show is brought to you by Hail Mary's, your ticket to the game. Go out there and check them out. After the show, go watch the Reds game out there. They're going to beat the Cleveland Guardians, which you have to make sure I say Guardians and not Indians. But check out Hail Mary's, your ticket to the game there, right there in the heart of Cheviot. They got beer specials, food trucks, free parking right across the street. So make sure you guys go check that out. What's up to everybody in the chat? Strangers in there, Paul's in there, Brad's in there. Brad's in there from center field, the Reds game. All right, I am in GABP right now as we speak. Well, the show is. I'm in the ice cave. Johnny Paps, I said Brad, and Rocket Bengal. What is going on, guys? All right, we are at day 2 of the Bengals minicamp. Joe Burrow's out there throwing dimes, looking pretty good to me. We have one of my favorite guys to have on the show. I like it because he not only likes the Bengals, but he also likes wrestling. You know, because he comes out to the Ultimate Warrior music. If you ever see him, you see Corey or a Bengal Warrior, you got to walk up to him and you got to tell him to shake the rope when you see him. Like the Warrior did when he come out, he's running out of the ring. You know, just shake the rope like, argh! Anyway, let's get the Bengals Warrior. What up, Corey?
What's going on, man?
Have you ever had anybody ask you to do that, come up and shake the rope just like the Ultimate Warrior did?
Yes. It's actually it's quite common.
I figured that. Like, exactly. Oh my God. So, what's been going on, man? You got anything new going on? Got anything you want to talk about that we might want to promote here for you before we get the show started? We'll just get it out the way.
I like that segue right into it.
We're pulling the punches. We're going right into this thing.
No punches.
We're trying to make some money for some charity here.
Yes, we are. So, now that you said charity, this is the second annual Bengals Warrior NF Strong Cornhole Tournament coming up on August 18th here in Morrow, Ohio at the Morrow Arts Center. If you guys were there last year, I know a lot of people were. It's a great foundation that affects me and my family deeply. 2 of my nieces have this. There is no cure. We are making good strides, but we're not done yet. If you go ahead and click on that QR code right there, put your cameras up to the screen, sign up. If you can't make it out, you can also make a donation through that QR code. 100% of the proceeds go to the Neurofibromatosis Network, and it's going to be an awesome time.
Sounds like a great time. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it last year. I'm going to do my damnedest to try to get there this year because you know me, I like cornhole. Because I plan on dominating. Yeah, that's just me. I'm a dominator in cornhole.
The Dominator.
But yeah, go check that out. How many people did you have last year, and how much money did you raise?
So last year, we had upwards to, I say there's probably about 50 people there. And thanks to a very, very generous donation last year, we raised over $9,000.
There you go. Nice,
So
nice, nice. That works. That works. So let's try to get more than 50 people out there this year, and like I said, hopefully I'll be able to make it out there. Again, it's August. Was it August 18th? You said.
August 18th.
There you go. August 18th. Just put your phone up to that QR code right there, and it gives you all the information. What comes with their ticket? They get food. Their food truck's going to be there.
Yeah,
Uh,
so there's going to be a food truck there. And then we're going to have a couple of different raffles. I know Cincy Bob has donated a couple bobbleheads for this.
awesome.
And then we're working on a couple other organizations that are donating some stuff and for raffles as well. So
Awesome. So make sure you guys go check that out, and I'm sure. Actually, I know Corey's already tweeted this out, so make sure you guys go check it out on his Twitter. I will make sure I tweet it out and put it up there as well, so you guys can hopefully register and help fight this disease, which is incurable, and we need to fix that. All these things that are incurable or whatever, or at least help people live as much of normal lives as they can. That's what we need to try and do.
absolutely.
All right, so Johnny Pap says free the red streaker. Did you watch that? All right, I was watching the game last night.
Mhm.
I didn't even know there was a streaker until today when I saw all the videos. Did you even
I
know they
think
had
they
one?
either they cut it out or they went to a commercial real quick to where we weren't able to see it.
I didn't
But
see nothing.
I tell you what, when I watched that video, I was kind of hoping he was getting tased in the middle of his backflip.
He was. I did. So I tweeted something out this morning. I said, how would you guys pay me to go out there, run on the field, do a backflip, and then get tased? And most people were like, can you even do a backflip? The answer is no. I cannot do a backflip. So and I couldn't do one even when I was skinnier and younger. I couldn't do one. I could do one on a trampoline. But are you ever able to do a backflip?
No. I was always afraid I would land on my head. My head was
Yeah.
so big. My head was so big. I feel like gravity would just take over.
Going.
So
You just go in like a lawn dart.
exactly. Like, well, Corey's done.
Corey's out. All right, let's get to Dustin's question. He always has good questions. He said, outside of Burrow, Straw, the Bengals season ends in the Super Bowl if this happens. The Bengals season doesn't end in the Super Bowl because this happens. The Bengals season ends in the Super Bowl if Joe Burrow stays healthy. The Bengals season doesn't end in the Super Bowl because Joe Burrow didn't stay healthy. I mean, I think it's as simple as that, to be honest. I mean, the last 2 years when he was healthy, we went to the Super Bowl, we went to the AFC Championship game. What's your thoughts, sir? Where?
I like that. I think Burrow is going to be the key to the equation to get back or get to the Super Bowl and get our first one this year.
Absolutely.
But don't count out JB6 either. If we
Yeah.
absolutely, I mean, I love the guy, but I don't want to see him on the field.
No.
So
No, I feel better like if Burrow has like a nagging injury or something that he could miss a game,
Right.
and Browning would come in and we'd be okay. But I don't want him to miss 7 games
No.
like last year.
We do have one of the best backups in the league, but let's hope our line can keep the guys upright and we don't need to use our backup.
Exactly. So what's your thoughts on the offensive line right now? Because Trent Brown, I won't say finally, but showed up to camp. Apparently, he had some family issues. That's why he was unable to show up. But I'm excited to see what he can do, and I'm excited to see what this offensive line can do. I think, Corey, I think we're going to have a dominant line this year. Especially goal line, man. I want to see Mims out there either next to Orlando Brown or Trent Brown and have our running backs run behind them. I'm like, go ahead and stop that.
What would you think? Like we go goal line, so first and goal, and they bring in Mims as a fullback.
Yeah.
And just like run right behind him.
Yeah.
Let's go.
He's like Refrigerator Perry back in the day.
Right. No,
Yeah.
I like Mims. I was excited about that pick, especially after we signed Trent Brown.
Right.
He hasn't played a full season in the past couple of years, so if he can learn from one of the best right tackles,
Right.
get that experience in there, and I think he's going to do big things for us. So
I mean, that's it. I'm not trying to talk into existence an injury to Trent Brown,
right,
but he had, like you just said, he at least misses 2 or 3 games a year.
yeah,
He's an older player, and that's going to happen. And that's where I think it's a good thing for Mims, where he can get a spot start here or there,
right,
and get his feet wet going into next year as our starting right tackle.
yeah. I definitely think if we can get him even down the line, if we're in a position for the bye and we got it secured, let him go out there and have a couple reps. Like
Right.
let's see what he can do.
Exactly. Now Brad's got a question here. He says, "Do you think Jackpot is upset that Taylor is slowing him down?" Absolutely not, because Joe came out earlier this year, like a couple weeks ago, and was saying that he learned something from last year. That he's not going to, if he's not at every practice, or if he's not full participation at every practice, especially this time of year, it's not that big of a deal. He's not going to, if he has a little nagging injury, he's not going to push himself, which that tells me there was something with his calf before he pulled it totally
Yeah,
in training camp, which I mean, we all kind of thought that because he did have a calf sleeve on. So I think there was something, and he pulled it and made it worse. So I think learning from that, or he's not going to do that. He feels a little twinge. It's June. Who cares if he doesn't play every freaking snap right now? I want to play every snap at the beginning of during the season. I don't want to miss a snap during the season. I don't care if he misses 1 or 2 snaps, or he takes a half a day now, or whatever. I mean, I don't think that matters as much as, obviously, as playing during the season.
right. This is a long run. This isn't a sprint. So let's keep him healthy throughout the season and not risk it right away.
Yeah, it's 17 games, dude, plus 2 preseasons, which that's the other thing, Corey, that I'm keep wondering is, what is Zach and the coaching staff going to do differently to try to get this team off to a better start? Because I've said this the last 2 years, we got to get off to a better start. So we haven't. Last year was a lot because of Burrow's injury.
Yep.
But the offensive line is pretty much everybody's the same except for Trent Brown. You only got one guy different. So that bodes well for continuity on the offensive line. You still got to get Trent Brown, ingratiated into the offensive line so everybody knows what they're doing. How many, like, I say at least the one of the 2 preseason games, or 1 of the 3 preseason games, preferably like the last one, or at least second to last one, they got to play, I don't know, a quarter, at least a damn series together. I mean, they'll play it all.
Yeah. I would like to see them play like at least 1 series a game and maybe 1 quarter in one of the preseason games. I think when we had the 4 preseason games, and we always use the third one as a dress rehearsal,
Mm-hmm.
I like that idea. I still
did too.
think we need to get some reps in before day one, because last year sitting in Cleveland, it was ugly.
Yeah, that wasn't very much fun.
No, not at all.
And dude, I'm so sick and tired of the Browns fans thinking they own us. They don't own. Almost every time we played them, we've either been playing like crap, or Burrow's been hurt, or it's been something weird. Yes, there's been a couple games where they beat us straight
Right.
up, but it's not like. So there's a guy up in Cleveland who's like, "Oh, we owned them." Like, you do not own us. You've just played us when we're hurt, or we're just not playing good. It doesn't mean you own us. Trust me, you do not own us.
The best way to shut them up is to beat them. So
Right, I would love to do that. So I mean, honestly, like division predictions, I always go, 500. If we go 500 in the division, like say win our home games and win all our home games in the division, right there, that puts us in a position to win the division. Now, if you win all your division home games, you steal 1 or 2 on the road,
Yeah.
the division's over. It's ours. And with our schedule we got this year, it's going to be, I won't say easier, because it's never easy. Any NFL team can beat anybody on any given Sunday. But compared to what our schedule was the last 2 years, this is a quote-unquote easier schedule, and the Bengals should get off to a good start. Now, you got Kansas City in there too, and Baltimore in the first couple weeks, but neither one of those teams get off to very good starts either.
Yeah, that's what That's what I liked about playing Kansas City early in the season. I did not want to see them week 1, but week 2, they start off pretty slow as well. So
Yeah.
I definitely think there's a good shot that if we can start off hot, we can take advantage of not only our division but the conference as well.
All right. Now, Kane doesn't believe me or doesn't agree with me here. He said, Jeff, until they stop beating our asses, they own us. I'm not defending it. He says, it sucks. We're a better team overall, but they kicked our ass over and over and over. I have to say, some of those, I don't consider them ass kickings. I mean, they're just stupid fucking games that we lost that we should have lost to them. That's, they can talk. We haven't beat them, so I mean, they can talk what they want, until we beat them. We have no way to shut them up. But I just refuse to believe that that team owns us. It's just owning a team to me is if you are going straight up 1-on-1, heads up, everybody's the same, and you can't beat them. Like the Reds could not beat the Cardinals for years.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's owning somebody. And I hate the Tweety Birds, but they would beat the Reds all the time. For years. That's owning somebody. When you beat somebody, a lot, which they have, but it's not straight up, it's not owning them. That's just how, and maybe that's just me working out in my brain so I don't get ticked off about it. But I mean, to me, that's the difference.
You're compartmentalizing it. You're like,
it's just like
in the spot. Like, hold on.
The thing is, they act like, we own you guys. We're so much better. It's like you're really not. I mean, you have a good team. Don't get me wrong. Browns have a really good team and they have a really good defense. And what's killed us is their defense. That is stopping Myles Garrett. That's what's killed us. Now with Trent Brown there and Mims over there, I think we got a better shot of stopping him. To me, honestly, that's the person that's killed us the most when we played the Browns, is him. Which, he's killed a lot of people.
I don't know if you stop that dude. That dude is a beast. I think our best chance is just to slow him down just a little bit. I don't know if we can stop him, but
a 6'8" tackle has a better chance of stopping him than Jonah Williams did. And I like Jonah Williams, but Jonah Williams, he destroyed Jonah Williams. So, unfortunately, he did. But I mean, hell, the other curious thing is yesterday somebody was telling me, because all the mini camps so far the last 2 days have been in the indoor practice facility, so I can't watch any of it, so it sucks. But what I've been told.
They did it just to hide it from you, huh?
I know. It's just that's why we can't take pictures up on the bridge anymore. It's because of me. They tell me it's not. We don't. They're like ice. They're like, we do it for everybody. I'm like, I know, but you didn't do it until I started coming up here. So I apologize to everybody who wants to take pictures up on the bridge. I ruined it for everybody. It's my fault.
Dang it, Jeff.
But Trent Brown was seen to be playing at some spots at right tackle, or excuse me, right guard yesterday in minicamp, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Okay.
Because we got a pretty good right guard, and people are more worried about our left guard. I'm not worried about our left guard. I think he's actually done pretty well. But either just put him at guard, I wonder if that's them just tinkering with ideas of kicking in the guard for these goal line drives and put Mims at tackle. I don't know. Just throw it out there.
Could you imagine having two guys that are 6'8", 300 plus on the right side of that line? That would be crazy.
That would be unfreaking believable. So, the funny thing is, I will talk Reds a little bit here. Last year when I went down on vacation to Myrtle Beach, the Reds started that 12-game winning streak.
Okay.
This year I went down there, and they had that 7-game winning streak. And now I come back and they've lost 2 in a row. Are they trying to tell me something? Should I just stay down in Myrtle? Should I just stay on vacation?
Stay down in Myrtle Beach at this point.
Just stay on vacation all the time, and the Reds will never lose.
Do it for the Reds.
Get back down there. But, I mean, the Reds, they have went from out of it to crawl their way back in. I mean, I know they're, last time I looked, 6.5 out of first place, but they're back in the wild card.
Right.
This is, and they got past their worst stretch or hardest stretch of the season. And some of the guys that are working are like, they started winning 7 in a row, but they haven't played anybody. I'm like, I don't care. They had one of the hardest stretches of any team in baseball the last past month of the season, going out to LA twice. Which
that road trip was brutal. Road trip was bad.
Yeah. The Reds typically never do good out there. Even the Big Red Machine, if you look back on stats, struggled out there.
Right.
But to get through that and now get Carl Scratch, get them back in to somewhat contention, I
Mm-hmm.
think it saved their season. Now we got to come out and we got to win tonight. We can't lose 2 in a row, especially to the freaking Cleveland Indians, man.
Guardians. But yeah,
Already Guardians. Yeah, I knew that.
Guardians.
Guardians.
No, and I think sometimes in a sport like baseball, sometimes you need to play a team that you're supposed to beat to get your confidence built back up or get your mojo flowing again.
Yeah.
Hopefully this triggers into something longer to where okay, yeah, we beat teams that we should have beat, but now we're beating teams that they don't think we can beat. So
And,
I,
you got,
I
and Marte looks like he's on track to come back. I think he was 2 for 4 last night. So
yeah, but the 2 balls he hit were screamers out there.
he drilled them. Yeah, that's from what I heard.
So
Now, only it sucks is he comes back. When we make the playoffs, he can't play, which I think is weird. I mean, he's suspended for 50 games plus the postseason.
oh yeah.
My bad, Crip. Sorry, I know 2 years in a row. Well, I didn't know. I don't know how to contact you. like I just talked to you. Like you don't. Are you on Twitter? Are you on Facebook? I see you on here all the time. Like I never see you on anything else. So
Don't worry, Crip. If I come to Myrtle Beach, I'll hit you up and we can hang out.
There you go. Then you guys can take pictures and make fun of me. Actually, you can take a picture. I actually find out what Crip Keeper looks like.
I'm gonna take a picture with a random person. Like, oh look, I found
Yeah,
him.
fuck, some old guy in a wheelchair, like, where's Crypt Keeper? Like, damn, I knew that was him.
Oh man.
All right, so have you got anything scheduled for road trips this year? You planning on
Road
going
trips. I do. My schedule is booking up.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. So I'm not going to Kansas City. So I'm not doing that one. But I am going to Dallas. I am going to New York. I'm going to go to Pittsburgh. I've never actually been to Pittsburgh. So this
Really?
year I just decided I'm going to go. Going back to
How have
Tennessee.
you never been to Pittsburgh? That's like one of the, I've been there. It's a shitty ass city. It's not worth going. It's about as bad as Cleveland. I've been to both of them.
Yeah, I was in Cleveland last year, and that game was awful. But
Yeah.
so in Carolina's the other one I'm going to.
Carolina, that'd be a good trip. I have no plans on going anywhere this year, so I didn't go to any road trips last year. I don't
No?
go right now. Now,
Well, then maybe I have to drag you to New York or Pittsburgh with me.
well, the thing is, if I go to New York, I could stay with my buddy Augie. Did you meet? Yeah, you met Augie at the
I know
golf
Augie.
outing. Yeah, yeah.
I met Augie way before the golf outing, but
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's where Aug lives.
Augie, is he on right now? Because I'm gonna need you to hit me up and save me some money on a hotel room, bud.
I don't see him in the comments though. But Dustin's got a really good comment there. He goes, "What if Crip is a hot chick?"
Ooh. Let me know now so I can. No,
Crip-
I better not say that
Crip,
on TV.
Crip, are you a hot chick? Inquire minds want to know.
I'm gonna need a picture put in the comments. Like,
I need a headshot. Just get a headshot.
oh gosh. Stop.
Well, Corey, the Bengals Warrior was married. Now he's not.
No.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, I didn't go to any last year because I was trying to save money. So I wanted to go to all the road playoff games,
Okay.
or pay for the home playoff tickets, which that's what I'm kind of probably doing again this year. I mean, if I go to any, we'll see. I'm not saying I won't go to any, but I don't have any
Right.
plans right now to go. So we'll see what happens. All right, Dusty, we got another one here. As you discuss road trips, I might be in the minority, but I love the TV viewing experience. First, because of the cost, but second, I got an NFL Sunday ticket and I enjoy having all the games on. Yeah, I'm with you. I enjoy it, but I mean, it is. There's nothing. I will never forget my experience of going to Tennessee, and that's the playoff game, and watching Ed McPherson kick
Yep.
that field goal to go to the AFC Championship game, and watching Titans fans be pissed off and
Oh, my
crying,
gosh.
and I'm cheering, and I had somebody rip my Jackpot Joey flag and throw it, and
Oh my goodness. I was there for that, and
dude,
it was an absolute experience. Yeah, you're right. Justin's right. The money part hurts you.
But the experience,
So,
dude.
but the experience, like, and the fans, like, I'm
Most
a
of them are
big,
cool. Most fans are cool.
I'm a big thing of you can hate the team, but the
Right.
fans, I'm all about the fans,
Right.
just like a lot of us are.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's really cool to meet new people in different cities.
Absolutely.
It's different things. It's amazing.
And it's cool just to go to different cities and stuff. I mean, especially like if you want to, like if you go say you go to the same one every year, you become friends with those fans there, and that's something that you enjoy doing with those fans and stuff. And you only see them then, or if they come to a Bengals game, it's a fan connection that
Yeah.
you can't get anywhere else. It's just football, you know. I mean, it's just
Yep.
like the Colts fans where they come to Bob Squad West, you know.
Yes,
They come there and hang out with us down there,
they
and
do.
it's just cool because you don't meet these people unless it's this, and that's just
Yep.
something that's unique experience about it. And going there and seeing other stadiums is cool. Experiencing other cities, I love going to other cities and finding something that's unique there and trying
Right.
to check it out. Me and my wife like going to different restaurants and stuff there. Now, if I'm going to go watch a sporting event, I'm going to B Dubs. like I did down in Myrtle. I went to B Dubs in Myrtle a lot. Watched the Reds when the Reds were on. I went down there and watched them. But I mean, so it's the money. Yeah, if you can afford to do it, I mean, trust me. 30 years ago, I was in my 20s. I couldn't afford to do any of it. So,
Exactly. I
so
mean,
that.
you know me, I'm a bus driver, so I'm off during the summer.
Mhm.
Luckily, I have one of the good companies I get paid for through the summer, but I picked up another full-time job during the summer just to pay for these trips.
Right.
Like, I could be sitting at home doing nothing, but I just decided I wanted to go. So,
Right. That's why I know Tony Tiger. He does tree work on the side to pay for his
yep.
trips. So, yeah. So I mean, you got to do a little something extra to that. I already got two jobs plus this one. So,
Yes.
so
Yes.
I don't know if I can pick up another job to extra job to pay for it. But I'm just saying, if you can go to a road game, it is fun. 'Cause we went to the last. Can I go to the last road game I went to Tampa Bay, and that's an easy one for me because I got my wife's from down there.
Right.
But it was cool. Like I said, just interacting with fans, you know,
Hmm.
and they're like, hey, you know, welcome to Tampa. I hope you lose, but you know, welcome or whatever. Like, yeah, you know,
Right.
it's just something. There's something different about it. I can't explain it. That's
Right.
so unique. I think for an NFL experience because I went and I watched UC play football at different places. And maybe we haven't been to the big SEC ones. I'm sure if you go to SEC games, it's totally different. But the ones the Bearcats are with, it's not the same as going to an NFL
Right.
event. It's an event, and most fans are fine. Now, after the game, after the Bengals win, some of them are a little salty,
They're a little upset.
a little upset, because I mean, I like the only road game. Actually, no, I think the last road game I went to was the AFC Championship game in Kansas City. I'm trying to put that one out of my brain. We lost that one. That's the only one. That's the only road game I've been to that we lost.
Okay.
And there were some. I mean, most Chiefs fans. Honestly, that year, I'll never forget this. We were staying at a hotel. Went back to our hotel, and I walked across the street to get something to eat there. I don't remember what the restaurant was. I walked there, saw my Bengals stuff on, and there's a whole bunch of Chiefs fans, and they all kind of went, "Hey, how you doing?" And I
One of
ordered
these things is not like the other.
yeah, exactly. So I ordered my food. I was kind of standing there. A couple of them came talked to me. Said, "Hey, that was a good game." I said, "Yeah." I said, well, you know, we'll be back. We'll see you next year. Which, you know, Joe got hurt, and that didn't happen.
Right.
But they all expected. They're like, yeah, this is gonna be. They love the rivalry. Most Chiefs fans like the rivalry, and most Chiefs fans, once you meet them, are fine. You got your trolls on Twitter that everybody's a Twitter troll because you're big and bad on Twitter, and you say I'm RC75-2 or whatever. You make a name up, and you can say whatever the hell you want. So, but if you actually meet them in person, they're actually usually pretty cool. But that's the thing. It's just a camaraderie with
Right.
with NFL fans in general. I think.
Yeah. So I took my 5-year-old up to Cleveland with us last year, and everybody's like, "Oh, don't do that. It's Cleveland. It's Cleveland." And for the most part, everybody was really, really cool, especially when she was there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, by the third quarter, it was starting to rain, and and we were losing, so they was like, "We're gonna go for cover," you know.
Right.
And then they kind of razzed me up a little bit after she left, but when she was around, they were awesome.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
I mean,
Now,
we
I
get.
wouldn't recommend trying to go into the dog pound with Bengals stuff on. That might not be a good idea.
I mean, I was just two sections over, so I was real close to them.
There you go.
So, but I have friends up there. Big Dog Willie Nelson's a huge Cleveland fan.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Bonnell's a huge Cleveland fan. So people up there I know, again, from just meeting people from coming
Right.
down here and everywhere. So it's one of we're a family. So we're
Yeah.
fans, and it's all fun.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be. Oh, look, if the Bengals lose, yeah, I'm pissed off, but I ain't gonna fight you over it.
Right.
That's what you don't want. You don't want people getting ticked off, getting fist fights over. It's football, dude. I mean, yeah, we love football. I live and die with football, but I ain't gonna go to jail over football.
Right.
You know,
Not worth it.
no, and that's where it's you can be fans of a team. You like I said, you can hate their team, but don't hate the fan. There is a difference. It's just like in this world, you can have different opinions, but just because you have a different opinion than I do doesn't mean I don't like you. you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
No, you were talking about fist fighting. So I was in the front row, surrounded by Cleveland fans,
mhm.
and they were fighting each other, like literally fist fighting each other around us, and we're just sitting there like, what's going on?
I have no words for that. Why a Browns fan or would fight another one? I have no idea. I mean,
Uh,
we,
I can tell you, it starts with alcohol.
yeah, that has a lot to do with it. Yeah,
So
that starts most of it. All right, Dustin is leading the show right now. He's got questions here. He said, "What's your thoughts on the streaming and sports in general? It just seems like we are going to have 8 different subscriptions, and to be honest, I hate Amazon's coverage on Thursday Night Football." Well, there's other ways to get around that. I'll just say that, so you don't have to have them.
right,
I'll put it that way. But yeah, that's what's it's coming down to. I mean, what I keep waiting for them to do is to come up if they want us to pay for everything. If say you're like me, you're a big Cincinnati fan. I like watching the Bearcats, the Reds, Bengals, FC Cincinnati. You got
right,
Cincinnati on your chest. I want to watch it and root for it. Give me a package for that. Give me a package
yeah,
so I can watch all of them, all my
right,
team. Because I mean, I like and then give me ESPN or something. But all I really care about is my teams. That's the
right.
one I still haven't figured out why they haven't offered that. But that would require the MLB, NHL, NBA, all of them to
I just think there's
yeah.
too many different organizations that would have to link up for that to happen.
Yeah.
That or you might be on a multi-million-dollar idea right now, Jeff. So be careful saying that out loud because somebody's
Yeah.
going to steal it.
Well, I'm too dumb to figure out how to do it. So if you're smarter than I am, which is a lot of people, and you figure out how to do it, I'll take half the profit. I like Paul's idea. He said, "True, but at least we don't have blackouts anymore." Which because I mean, we're talking about this on yesterday's show with Corey, the 278 is that what it is? The one against Denver. I can't remember the numbers. I didn't get to watch that game. The one I couldn't. And Corey's like, "Why weren't you at the game?" I'm like, "Dude, I was a broke mofo then. I couldn't afford Bengals
Yeah, right.
tickets. I couldn't afford Bengals tickets, so I didn't even. So I would watch whatever game they had on NBC or Fox, and I listened to. It wasn't Dan Lap. It was Brad Johansson, I think, and
Yes.
Lap then. And I listened to the whole damn game, but I couldn't watch it because of the blackouts. I hated the blackouts. The blackouts.
Yeah.
That was when they couldn't sell out football games. The only
Yeah.
way you're not selling out a football game is if your team sucks and absolutely is terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the Bengals were terrible for years, and we still sold games out.
Yeah, we did. I remember that because it'd be like 2 weeks away before our next home game, and they're like, "Well, we're this close to selling out.
Yeah.
If we don't sell out, we're gonna black out." I'm like, "Oh, do I have to go?" Because I lived in Dayton,
Okay.
so I would have to drive about half an hour north to Troy, because Troy was just above
Yeah.
that border, and I could watch it at a friend's house.
There you go.
So
Well, at least you had an option. I didn't have an option. I remember Ocho would buy a couple of times. He bought the remaining tickets just
yeah,
so it wouldn't be blacked out. I remember him doing that. He's the only Bengals player I remember doing that. But yeah, I mean, Yeah, thank God we don't have to do that anymore. But I mean, yeah, this whole streaming thing, they gotta somehow. I think they're gonna figure out some cheaper option because people are going to figure out a ways around it.
Oh yeah,
I mean, that's just and the more people to figure that out, the less money they're gonna make. I mean, the people are with Amazon and all that stuff. So
oh yeah, because as soon as they start, they're gonna figure it out too. They're like, okay, we're losing so many people, so where are they going? And
right.
they'll find it too, and then so
The stranger here says, from what I hear, Amazon is so bad they should be paying us to watch it. They ain't getting any money. I watch it. I mean, I watch football, so it doesn't matter to me.
yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's football Monday. Yeah.
Friday,
The one thing
Saturday,
about
Sunday, what? Oh,
the
what?
one thing about COVID year that I really, really enjoyed is the rescheduling of some football games, and we'd be watching football on like a Tuesday
Oh
or a
yeah.
Wednesday. And
It was
yeah,
shitty football. It wasn't very they weren't very good, but I liked it. Yeah,
right. We had football almost
but we
all
had
week.
football. Yeah, exactly. I'll take football anytime. Kane here says, "I'm with you, Jeff, but the networks won't agree. Last
Mhm.
year's ticket didn't cover me for half the Bengals games in North Carolina. You have to buy a bunch of other services, not paying for the ticket again. I'll pirate it." That's kind of what I'm saying. I think there's going to be more and more people. Not saying I'm doing that. I just said there's going to be more and more people that will do that. And that's,
Yeah,
they got to figure something out.
I'm gonna pay for it because I gotta watch football. You
Oh,
know.
yeah. I like football. I
Do
mean, I
you do
got.
fantasy?
I have the last couple of years. I suck at it. I don't. I just don't pay enough attention to it. I'm too.
Right.
Like I said, I got 2 jobs. I got the show. Because I've got an Arrows League. Well, it was Bengals and Brews League last 2 years, and then my son had one. So I was in 2 last year.
Okay.
I lost both of them. I was terrible because I don't I don't pay enough attention to what everybody else is doing in the league compared to what I got to do and who I'm playing and what defense. I mean, there's a couple times I didn't realize my defense wasn't playing. I'm like it doesn't take that much time. I just don't have I just can't find the time to
Yeah.
do it. And I mean, obviously, if I would like get more into it and I was like really into it, I'd find the time. I
Right.
just don't get it. I don't know. It's kind of like video games. I mean, I like sports video games. I'll play those, but I never really liked a lot of video games either. I'd rather be outside running around playing or something. So I don't know. Maybe I'd just rather watch football on TV.
Right. Yeah. Just watching football. So, excuse me.
Dustin says the pirating sites are getting rough though. So I don't know.
I couldn't even tell you what site to go to be a pirate anymore.
Arg! Arg!
R.com.
Arg.com. Let's put this out here again. We've been on for 38 minutes. Let's get some people out here to help Corey out and the foundation here. I'll let you read it and tell everybody about the cornhole tournament that's coming up August 18th.
So it's the second annual NF or Bengal Warrior NF Strong Cornhole Tournament. It's on Sunday, August 18th in Mara, Ohio, at the Mara Arts Center. It's going to be $25 per team or per person. Excuse me, $25 per person, or $45 if you register as a team. We'll give you a $5 discount. Last year there was about 50 people there. We're going to have a food truck available for different purchases of food. I'm working on a couple of different options right now. Talking to my friends at Skyline.
Ooh.
I'm talking to people at UDF, and I'm talking to people at Kroger's, and we're having a bunch of different raffles. My friends at Cincy Bob has donated 2 bobbleheads.
What bobbleheads are they? What players?
You don't ask me. I have it written down, but I don't have it in front of me. Sorry. I'm not prepared. But yeah, so also this year, that's new. We joined up with my buddies over at the Bengals Bomb Squad West. They'll be coming out and helping out as well. So hit the QR code, and it'll take you right to our sign-up page. Even if you can't make it and you want to make a donation, hit the QR code, and there's a spot for a donation too.
There you go.
Help fight this illness, guys.
Exactly. And go out there and beat Corey in cornhole. Are you any good at cornhole, Corey?
I am pretty good at
Have
cornhole.
we? Well, you know, you and me are supposed to like the last 2 years played in Sam Hubbard's Fulling tournament, but yeah.
Well, we did play last year. We didn't play
No, we
this year.
didn't. No, you didn't get it. You didn't get attendance time last year.
Yeah, this year, yeah, we didn't do it. Last year we did. Remember, because we were running around with chickens, like chickens with our head cuts off. We did pretty good.
I thought it was 2 years ago. We did that.
I don't. I don't know. Has it been that many years?
I think so. I don't think you've been at the last because the last 2 years we tried to get in and we didn't do it in time. We didn't.
Yeah, I mean they sell out in like 2 days. So if we're gonna do it, we need to start planning now.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We're coming for you, boys. Whoever won. Actually, who won? I can't remember who won. But anyway, somebody I know won. But anyway, we have the Bengals Warrior cornhole tournament. So make sure you guys sign up for that and come and try to beat me because I'm pretty good. And so is this guy. Yeah.
I'm all right.
We're legends in our own mind.
We're legends in our own mind.
It's great up here.
I'm so good. I need to wear where to go? The jersey back there.
There you go.
My Ken Riley or Ken Anderson jersey throwing cornhole bags.
Exactly. Got to give you a little spin to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Legend.
Legendary.
No.
So how worried are you about how worried are you or how much are you looking forward to the Bengals Chiefs game early in the season? Now, are you happy that they did it early in the season this year instead of late like they did last year?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that they did early. I think I said it earlier. I didn't want to see it week one. That's one thing I didn't want. But week two, I'm not too because Chiefs also start off really slow. They have a notorious slow start as well.
Yep.
So I think it's going to be a good game. I definitely think if we keep Joe upright, we start off 2-0 this season. Not looking over the Patriots, but I definitely think both of those games are very, very winnable. We get a jump on our division and get a jump on the conference. So
that's the thing we talked about earlier. We gotta get off to a good start. But so I thought last year, I still wish they would have done this. I mean, we probably would have lost because Joe was hurt with his calf. But I was shocked that they did not have Thursday night football opening night. Bengals, Chiefs. I thought for sure being back-to-back AFC Championship game. The last two AFC representatives. I thought for sure it was going to be the Bengals and the Chiefs last year on opening night. I was shocked that they moved it all the way to the end of the season.
Yep.
So which is kind of funny. I'm like, now they went from the extreme opposite. Went from like the almost second to last game of the season to what is it? Third game of the season? Fourth game of the season this year? I don't know.
Second.
Second game of the season. There you go.
Second
game of the season. So, yeah. So, it's kind of funny how they went complete opposite.
Yeah.
So, again, I'm with you that neither one of us get off to good starts because they both have the same philosophy where they don't play people in preseason. So,
yeah. I think Zach Taylor's going to surprise people and put some people in this year. So,
I think he has to, man, because just for a little bit, you can't not get reps with these guys. There's different reps from practice. Right. Even if you have joint practices, it's still not the same as game rep. Now, preseason is not full game rep, but it's as close as you're going to get.
Right.
And if T. Higgins doesn't show up till a week before the season starts, you're damn sure going to have to get him in the game and let Burrow throw to him. I mean, I don't think it's going to take too long to get the time together. I'm pretty sure they threw in this offseason already. Right. But I don't think T's going to show up until like Jesse Bates did. Yeah.
That's what I've said it all along because I believe they share the same agent.
Yeah, so, same exact agent.
He'll show up, but it won't be until later in the year or later in camp.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's a little to me. It's a little. I tell you that it is a little bit bigger deal than it is T. Higgins because he's got to get reps and get in the rhythm with Burrow and all that stuff. Right. Jesse Bates, you can plug and play, and it's safety. And it's going to be. I think it's going to drive me nuts. It's going to be a bigger story the farther this goes in the training camp. Oh my goodness, T. Higgins is so upset. He's still at training camp. He literally said about a month ago he's planning on playing for the Bengals. He said it at I think it was Jamar's kids football camp, I think it was, or someone's
No,
camp.
it was his camp. He
It
had
was
it
his
over
camp.
here in Loveland, Ohio.
Oh, it was his camp. He said it. So he already said he plans on playing. But all the national media people keep forgetting that he said that. They're like, oh my goodness, he's not showing up. I'm like, it doesn't mean anything. You know?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So got a question for you because I get this one too. We're talking about preseason. With the departure of Brian Callahan going to Tennessee, do we need to get our offensive coordinator some reps as well with our starters?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I don't think that's a bad. And plus, and our new passing game coordinator.
mm-hmm.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of different moving parts here. But yeah, I agree with that. I mean, again, it's preseason. You're not going to get full blown on first game of the season, but at least it's something. I mean, the offensive coordinator will be calling plays in all the games, so he will. So it just needs it with the first team. But I mean, how big at least a couple of them. I mean, how big of a deal? Hey, Joe, run yada yada yada. I mean,
what did he say? It was like XY pork chop 7-3.
Dude, you know what I'm waiting for? I would. You know how they always say Omaha. Big man. I would love one time he just goes, strawberry, strawberry.
You know what? Let's make it happen. Let's tweet him. Like your audible dummy calls strawberry.
Strawberry. There you go.
So.
I seriously doubt that'll ever happen. Or he just yells at jackpot. Jackpot.
Right?
Well, what's
people would lose it if he
I would lose. I lost it last year when I started playing the graphics of the slot machine and jackpot. I'm like, holy crap! I was at the game. Like, oh my god, that was awesome. All right, Dustin here got another question here. Please don't take this the wrong day. I think it means way.
Way, yeah.
What is T missing most of camp? And they limit his reps the first game or so, and the other receivers just tear it up. I guess a good problem to have. Yeah, I mean, I don't put it this way. I don't think T's going to get off to a slow start. Like last year, I think I compare it to Jesse Bates. The first year, Jesse was trying to get a contract. He got off to a crappy start.
Right.
T. Higgins, last year was the first year he was trying to get a big contract. He got off to a crappy start, and they both had a better second half. The second year, when Bates came in, he said he forgot. He did a better job of forgetting about the contract and go out and playing, and had a really good year. That's what I think T's going to do. I think because good.
I think so too. I've seen Instagram posts and Twitter posts, and T looks jacked in his off-season workout. I mean, I've seen the guy several times, and I'm just like, man, he's shredding weight and just lean and muscle.
Right.
And I mean, I think he's going to tear it up. And unfortunately, I think he's going to get paid.
Always going to get paid.
I don't think it's going to be us, unfortunately. I'm going to say it because with the Justin Jefferson deal that just went out, 4 years, $140 million?
$140 million.
I mean, he reset the market. But he said he wanted to break the bank. And
he did.
And he did. I mean,
Jamar's going to beat him by at least $1.
Right, do what Burrow did. He just a little bit, so I'm highest paid.
And the thing is, what I think is going to happen, I think T's going to come in, play, ball out, have a good year. We're going to win the Super Bowl. I don't think the Bengals are going to just let him walk because you can get more for T. And this is not a slight on Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates finally got his deserved, got a Pro Bowl. Should have got that here in Cincinnati. At least one of the last 2 years he was here. You can get something for T. I think because they can tag him again. I don't think they're going to tag him and keep him next year. I think they'll tag him and trade him and try to get a couple draft picks for him. Is what I think they'll do. And that's the best. Well, I mean, best case scenario is them sign him, but David Mulligetta wants guaranteed money. Bengals, I don't think, are going to guarantee T money, but like I've said before, the Bengals contracts are damn near guaranteed anyway because they barely ever cut anybody when they're I mean, they're starting to, but that was the thing with Mike Brown. He didn't want to, pay to not play.
Mm-hmm.
So the Bengals contracts are as guaranteed as you can get for the last. They're the most guaranteed contracts in the NFL for the last 50 years. So that's where I wish agents and stuff would realize that. I mean, if they sign T. Higgins for a certain amount of money, he's getting all the money. Like they're not going to let T. Higgins. They're not going to let T go.
Well, don't get it wrong, because they want them to make the most money they can, because then they get their nice little cut of it too. So.
Oh yeah, the agent.
He doesn't want his pockets to be empty.
No,
either, so.
no. I tell you, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'll never get upset at football players trying to get as much money as you can. It's you only play for so long.
Yep.
And once you're done, your body aches, and like Corey Dillon's still got a knee. He has to get drained. I mean, I keep telling him he needs to just suck it up and go get his knee replaced, but he doesn't want to do that. But I mean, those are things that these guys deal with. And they're taking years off their lives to play this game, and who knows how they're going to be when they get older. So that's the thing. It's like, go make as much money as you can. They got a chance to make generational wealth.
Yep.
If anybody in my family had a chance to make generational wealth, one, I'd become their best friend. Two, that'd be great. I mean, of course, everybody tell you to do that.
Right.
And as a Bengal fan, I want to keep T. I met his mom. I love her. He's awesome. I met his dad before he passed away. He's a great dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them, but I understand what they're, especially if T gets a ring this year. He gets the ring. Go get your money.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, Steve. Let's get Steve here. Hey, Steve, where you been at? I haven't seen you on here in a while.
Hi, Steve.
Steve Logan, not the Bearcat. Steve Logan. Anyway, the team will sign Jamar if T's Super Bowl MVP. Will the team let him leave? Would you?
Hey, I mean, I'm like you said earlier. You can't just let him walk away.
I think you can't let him walk away. I'd trade him. Yeah.
Tag and trade right away.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, let us get something back.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I always go back to who was it? Larry Brown was the cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys in '95 when Neil O'Donnell threw like 27 interceptions to him in one game. And, he went and made a home. He left. He was the Super Bowl MVP. He left and made his money with the. That's T. Higgins is a way better player than that guy was. I don't know if Larry Brown is his name. I don't even remember. So, if he does get Super Bowl MVP, it wouldn't be the first time that they get that and then they move on and cash that in to go get money for somebody else.
Right.
Does here. I bet NFL owners start pushing back on guarantees when all these contracts backfire. It will all even out. I'm telling you. But the thing is, they're not getting that many guarantees. I mean, there's not that many guys that are. I mean, there's still only one fully guaranteed contract. One, and he's the guy up in Cleveland, and they're the only ones stupid enough to do it.
And you see what's going on because how many games did he miss last year?
I don't offhand. I don't know. A lot.
Yeah. So I mean, what did I don't know off the top of my head. Maybe you do. So 4 years, 140 million. How much of that was guaranteed?
I don't remember. I have to look that up. I don't remember. I don't remember. I know it came out last week when I was on vacation. So
Gotcha.
it was a good chunk.
Right. It was a pretty penny.
I mean, the thing is, like before, the guaranteed money was the signing bonus. That was the thing. You get that big signing bonus because you get all that money the day you sign your name. That was the guaranteed then. So it really hasn't changed. It changes now. It's got the word guarantee instead of a signing bonus.
No, I totally, Yeah,
like Paul Payne. Steve said. Paul says, Steve, if he wins the MVP, the trade value goes up. Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. And what you say? Larry Brown was an anomaly. Philly and Miami have taken the plunge. I don't know what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean by that one, Steve. You have to kind of rewrite that one so my dumb ass will understand what you're saying. All right, let's hit this again here real quick before I get you on out of here. Tell everybody about your cornhole tournament and what we're doing here.
Yeah, so once again, it's the second annual Bengals Warrior NF Strong Cornhole Tournament. This year, I partnered up with my friends at the Bengal Bomb Squad West. We're doing it at the Morrow Arts Center, the same place we did it last year. All proceeds, 100% of the proceeds go to the Neurofibromatosis Network. It's a rare disease. Two of my nieces have it. There's no cure for it. So all the money is going into research and helping other families live a relatively normal life. So there's going to be food trucks. There will be live music. There'll be some great competition. I'll be there. Maybe Jeff will be there.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So you guys scan the QR code, sign up. You'll get a $5 discount if you register as a team. It's 25 a person, 45 for the team. Or even if you can't make it and you want to make a donation, scan the QR code, and there's a link in there as well.
So who's your partner?
Raffles. Who's my partner?
Yeah.
Mystery partner. I can't tell you.
Is it Iceman?
Could be. He can't promise me if he'll show up.
Yeah. We'll have to see. Maybe you and him could talk off air.
Maybe. You got his number?
I'll get it to you. All
right. Dustin says Jefferson was 110 million guaranteed. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's a lot to be guaranteed.
It's a nice chunk of change.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Steve said they signed both their wide receivers. They did. Miami did sign both. So, I mean, like I said, it can. I'm not saying the Bengals can't do it. They can do it. I don't think they are willing to do it. I don't think they're willing to do it with guaranteed money. That's the thing.
We got a lot of talent around both sides of the ball, so there's only so much money that can go around. Mystery partner equals ringer. Maybe.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe.
Ding, 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 ding. All right, man. Well, we've been over 56 minutes. I will let you go. Like I said, we'll get you back on again so we can promote this some more. Come out and support Bengals Warrior and all this foundation. I can't say the word. I'll let you.
Neurofibromatosis Network.
There you go. You got a lot better at saying that than you did last year because I'm like, la, 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 la. So get out there. So. Yeah, so get out there, have some fun, play some cornhole, and try to beat Bengals Warrior and maybe some guy named Ice. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. All right, dude. Talk to you later, dude. Later.
Follow me. Follow
him right there.
Bengals Warrior. All social media.
Exactly. Yeah, well, good. You want to promote anything else before I let you go? Follow you right there.
No, if you want to donate to my traveling fund, you can do that as well.
Yeah, that's at One Bengals Warrior too. There you go. We'll take all and every donation you're willing to give.
It will be much appreciated.
Exactly.
No,
exactly.
All right, Ice, I appreciate you.
Take it easy, brother. Who day?
Who day?
All right, y'all. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Go out, like I said, go out and support Bengals Warrior and the fibromatosis. I think I said it right. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Either way, it is August 18th. I'm going to do my damnedest to get there. Because last year, I don't remember what happened last year. I couldn't make it. Sunday, August 18th. Bags fly at 11. Registration opens at 10. It's at the Monroe Arts Center. 10 minutes. 10 Merlin St. Myron St. Monroe? I don't know. I can't read the address. It's right there. Read the address. You guys can see it. Corey's laughing at me trying to read this. But yeah, that's where it is. So make sure you guys show up and try to beat some old guys playing cornhole and have some fun and raise some money. I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I am going to have my own tailgate, at the Moorline House. So it's going to be Strawberry Ice live at the Moorline House there in the beer gardens. We are going to have Bengal players there every week, and the money will be going to their charity of their choice. There will be food, high-end food. You have access to the the bourbon bar, which is going to be going under construction here very, very shortly inside Moorline House. So we have cigars. It's going to be a fun time. We have DJs there. Joey Cook and all them will be a part of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I don't have a price point for it yet. I'm just trying to give everybody a heads up for this is another option for tailgating that you can go to. And it's just going to be a different kind of experience instead of going to a parking lot and eat some hot dogs and hamburgers and drinking some beer, you can have a little upscale, little tailgate. So it's kind of fun to do. It's gonna be a lot of fun right there at the Moreland House. If you ever been to the Moreland House, it's a great place. So make sure you guys come check me out. We'll be there 3 hours before every home game, including the preseason games. So as soon as I get graphics and all the stuff nailed down of who's coming, when, and all that stuff, I will keep you up to date with all the information. So please make sure you guys come support. If you want to hang out, we have fun on the show here. Let's go have fun at tailgate with me and it'll be all my friends. Some of my friends will be at their own tailgates, but maybe they'll stop by. But a lot of my friends will be showing up. We'll have some Bengals players and stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. And my thanks to my great sponsors of the show, along with Moreland House. We got Midwest Best Barbecue, the best barbecue around. Make sure you go out there and get you some CTB wings, some G-Funk, some Uno wings. Delicious chili whenever Tim has it. Like I said, the macaroni and cheese is awesome. The cornbread is great. I have literally said this. You can take a dart and throw it at the menu, and anything on there would be great. Make sure you check it out. So tell Tim and Nicole Iceman sent you. Also, check out Meyer Door and Windows and more at www.meyercincinnati.com for all your door and windows needs. I got them in my house. You should get them in yours. Hail Mary is your ticket to the game. Right there in the heart of Cheviot. They got big-ass TV screen, food trucks, beer specials, free parking. Go check it out. Go watch the Reds beat the Guardians tonight. Should we start here very, very shortly? Again, Hail Mary is your ticket to the game. You guys are awesome. You can follow me on all my social media platforms. I've been live streaming on ZTV, Facebook, X, Twitch, YouTube. You can follow me on all those, along with Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. Tomorrow's show. Who do I got on tomorrow? Let me see. Tomorrow is Thursday. I might have to be. If Dustin's. Let me see. Yeah, if Dustin is listening, I might be reaching out and having you on. Who knows? We'll see. But because Dustin tagged me in his video yesterday of his backyard, with he's filling his glass up with beer, and he's got a big ass pool in the background. I'm like, shoot, that's better than the cornfields I saw last time. I'm like, I need an invite. So maybe Dustin will be on. I have to see what happens. Other than that, you guys had a wonderful day. We're getting closer and closer to Bengal season. People are starting to get plans for their road trips. I'm getting my tailgate going. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Icky Woods. Oh, yeah, I want to do this real quick. Don't forget my boy Icky, the John Vontae Woods 4th annual Asthma Spikes volleyball tournament. It is July 13th. Make sure you guys show up. Corey sounded like he might be showing up. Maybe you can watch Corey out there and try to you can spike one of Corey Dillon. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys check that out. It's on, go to the Javante Woods Foundation.org. You can also check it out on my Twitter along with Aubrey Woods. But make sure you guys go check it out and go out there and have some fun. Let's go support this. Try to get asthma gone. Still, two people die of asthma. We need to take care of this terrible, terrible disease. So check out Javante Woods Foundation 4th annual Asthma Spikes volleyball tournament. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Throw it up. That's just sports, baby. See ya!